Oh, all right. Are we live? Are we live? Are we not live? I guess I am. Yeah, I guess I am live. Happy Monday, everyone. Oh, well, thought I'd do a little change of scenery. Um, just to make it better, just for my, not just for my sake, but also for you guys, because I believe last time I was live, the dog decided to bark. And I don't know why they did that. Well, I actually do. Actually, I do know why. So I figured, you know what? I'll just go outside in this 91-degree weather, and yeah, but I'm in the shade, and by me, it's not that hot. I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm in the shade. As long as I'm in the shade, we're fine. As long as this laptop doesn't die, we're fine. Just fine, people. All right. So technically speaking, let me get up here. Here, just give me a second, guys. I don't know why my laptop's being not nice to me today. You know, it's Monday. You know, of course things are not going to be nice today. Of course. Of course. Oh, well. You can't always get what you want. There it is. All right. So we're looking at what times? No, I don't want profile. Guys, I'm going to switch the screen size, so just bear with me. Oh, come on. Get your back here. Is that better? Kind of, sort of? Well, I figured I'll do it. It'll do. It's currently what? It is, I believe it's August 28th, 2022. And here in G-Town, Colorado, Greeley, for that matter. That's just slang. It's if anybody really wants to know, it is 2:10 p.m. Yeah, on this beautiful 91-degree weather day. And again, I'm in the shade, so this doesn't bother me by any means. But yeah, so how's everybody's weekend? Everybody had a good weekend? Anybody do anything fun? Anything informative? Anybody watch movies? Uh, or pretty much do nothing, which I'll partake in that. I did nothing, and I have no shame, no shame, no shame at all. I mean, it was fun though. I need to rest, but I've been feeling pretty good. I will give it that. I've been kind of monitoring the chronic pain I've been under, and quite frankly, it's been coming in waves. So that's it goes really, really good, really, really bad, but not as bad as it used to. So I'll give it that. I'll give it that, people. So yeah, thank you for your prayers, and please keep them coming, especially too also for my mentality. Mentality wasn't doing a lot better, but I still feel like I still have a little bit more ways to go. So if y'all could just keep praying, staying positive vibes, that's much appreciated. And I do thank you for those, by the way. I do feel them. I feel more at ease, and I have for a good while now. So it is a good thing, I tell you. It is a good thing. So I don't know if you guys caught it or not. Well, before I go any further, let's go ahead and give a shout out to my friend Royce Eddings, his YouTube page, a YouTube channel for that matter. Royce in the House. He's live every Sunday evening, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. And oddly enough, if you go to his YouTube page, yeah, I mean it's in a nice way. I'm rambling here, so bear with me. If you go to his YouTube page from last night's episode, it should be on there. If you scroll down a little bit towards the end, I make an appearance. Believe it or not, and you hear me just hanging out with Royce and Dan and just talk. And of course, when you see that part of my appearance, I was in my pajamas. It's like, early Sunday evening, I'm done, wearing my pajamas. But then again, you guys were talking about music, and then you know what? Put me on. So yeah, so you go on Royce in the House YouTube page, click on last night's video, you'll and you'll see. So, of course, my brother Josiah made an appearance, which I thought was pretty cool, honestly. And he, which we call it was cool though. He actually got to hear some conversations that you know that I've been having, and he said actually, in fact, after the after I left the backstage area, in fact, he said that Royce and Dan are cool people. I know cool people. Yes, as a matter of fact, I do know cool people. They're music dorks. Yeah, I mean that in a good way. I mean that in a good way. I'm a music dork too. And so, not my dogs. Mm-mm. That is not my dogs. And yeah, and so it was just so, and plus, it was really cool. Hold on. And so it was cool just to have my brother, kind of just listen in. And he actually, right after I left the backstage area, my brother Josiah, he knows a lot about media stuff. I mean, a lot. He was giving me some ideas. He even told me to start maybe talking to Royce and Dan about some of these ideas. And so it was pretty interesting to get some constructive feedback from my brother. I knew he was thinking of something. I just didn't know to what extent he was thinking about. So but it's like I could read it off my brother's face. I knew he was thinking of something, but what extent, I don't know. Hey guys, I'm gonna mute my mic. Just give me a second. Sorry about that. Crazy things, I tell you. So, and what's really cool is that my brother side, getting back. I'm rambling about my brother. My brother too. He actually got to be introduced to Alice Cooper. It's actually, in fact, if you go on Royce's video from last night, you'll see that Dan created a video from Alice Cooper's Killer Tour, and my brother so was with me. And here I am, of course, if you go on the video, you see me dorking out, because I am dorking out, I love this stuff. I love it. I love it. And, of course, my brother goes, why? That is a long story. I can call him forever. But he finally got to see it, and in the way, I mean, you should see my face. I'm like dorking out, it doesn't take much for me to go like, you know, that's just me. It's like being around music. I'm like, like then my brother's watching, Alice Cooper getting hanged, and I'm like, he's like, huh, interesting. Yeah, that looked like interesting. He gets hanged, huh? And then so after true story. I'm not making this up, people. Bear with me. Bear with me. This is good. And then when I left, the backstage area after we went live on YouTube, my brother goes, so this Alice Cooper character, he dies. I'm like, yeah. How many times does he die? A lot. A lot. He goes, interesting. Yeah, and then and I kind of explained, well, Alice Cooper's the godfather of shock rock, and my brother goes, what's shock rock? I'm like, is that like a bar or something? But no, it's a music genre. I wasn't laughing at him. I mean, he was just curious, and I was being honest with him, and it's a music genre. It's really, yeah. So I kind of preached to him that Alice Cooper was like a I was just filming this part, but man, I'm sorry, guys. It was a good conversation, and I told him like Alice Cooper's like a horror movie rock concert. He goes, interesting, yeah, but this time instead of getting hanged, he gets beheaded. He goes, he what? He gets beheaded? I'm like, yeah. He survives. I'm like, well, yeah, very much. That's probably one of the reasons why I love the characters. No matter how many times you kill him. Hey, Royce. What's going on, my friend? Speaking of Royce in the house, I was just talking about your show. I was telling viewers to go to your YouTube page to check out last night's episode. Because I made an appearance on there. And thanks again for having me. You and Dan are fun. Plus, my brother learned a lot. He said you guys are pretty cool people. So, and anyway, and so yeah, so it was just nice to be able to share that, like Alice Cooper knowledge with my brother, and I think he kind of has an understanding of why I like him, but believe me, it goes more into that. We know this, but anyway, other than that, that's what I did on Sunday. Now Sunday afternoon, I'm bringing this up once. Whoever keeps trolling me on Fortnite, especially when I'm jumping on roofs, and you're following me everywhere, the next person who does that gets shot. That was annoying. You were lucky I was trying to lose you. Next person who does that gets shot. I'm serious. That drove me nuts. Nuts. Just working in the office right now. Tell your brother thank you. I will. I'll tell him. I'll tell Josiah when I see him. Yeah, most definitely. I'll tell him when I see him. I'll tell him. He's out with my sister right now. My sister's car needs to go to the auto shop, so I'll drop the information next time I see him. No, but he actually, you just missed this, Royce. And guys, part of my rambling here, so just bear with me. We all know this. And thank you for sticking with my rambling nonsense. Speaking of Royce, yeah, while my brother was watching the three of us live on YouTube, I don't know if you could tell in the background, but he was thinking. You had him thinking. And so right after, we finished talking backstage, right? I talked to him, and he gave me some ideas for us about content-wise. He's really smart in the media aspects. I mean, really smart. He gave us some content ideas. I mean, not just for me, but for you or Dan, because he kind of picked up a little bit of the frustration levels. So I'll message you about that. But I thought that was pretty good opinions on his part. I didn't really think about half the stuff he told me. So I'm not gonna talk much about it on here. But what I'm gonna do is maybe perhaps message you and Dan at the same time, and I'll tell you what he said, and maybe we can figure something out. Because I thought the ideas my brother had will actually be very beneficial, not just for me, but also for you guys. I mean, he's very smart in the media stuff. I mean, he gets it. He's definitely the person I go to if I have any questions about this media stuff. So he gets it. But he didn't want to chime in and say anything on air. So I'll share it with you guys later on this week. It's really knowledgeable stuff. He's very smart. Very smart. A little too smart sometimes. But in reality, he's really smart. So, well, thanks for tuning in. You're a wonderful friend, Royce. And anyway, so yeah, where I was. Classic. All right, I'm done rambling on this now. But anyway, yes, that's what I was doing. Oh yeah, duh, now I remember. Yes, next time anybody follows me on the rooftop on Fortnite, they will get shot. That was annoying. I don't get that annoyed, nor do I take that game seriously. But seriously, people, come on. You guys are driving me nuts. That's your warning. You will get shot next time. That's your warning. Yeah, I mean that in the nicest way as possible. Doesn't matter if I know you or not. I mean that in the nicest way as possible. And I also speak of Fortnite. Oh, thank you, Royce. Thank you. I appreciate that. Much appreciated, my friend. Much appreciated. We are family. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. More than you'll ever know. And talk about that. You have some really cool names on Fortnite. I'm not really saying them, but there were some ones that really caught my attention. I'm like, no way, where's this person? I'm like, there was one person I literally went back looking for just to help that person out, but I don't know if I either killed that person or something. I don't know. But I saw some pretty cool names on there. Caught my attention. All right, so I'm done rambling on this subject. I found something. Shout out to Alice Cooper. He posted this on his social Facebook page. And I'm going to show this to you guys. Hang on. This was actually really good. Now take note. This would actually be something. This would be my kind of dinner table. This would be my kind of dinner table. Royce, I really think this would apply to you too. Just give me a second, guys. I'm gonna screen share if I get it right. Here we go. Hang on. It's like when I saw this, I was like, I have to share this. And again, shout out to Alice Cooper for doing this. So, yeah, anybody see that? We're good? Okay. Check this out. You all gotta check this out. This is hilarious. This is just hilarious. Hang on.
Balances me out. Yeah.
And yes, that's
something really funny happened today upstairs with this.
Okay, so basically, let me just say this is basically home series XM commercial, and what was even cool, it has of course our super duper Alice Cooper. And by the way, Royce, you're sharing the best friend title with Alice Cooper now. Sorry. You guys will have to share. And then you have Alanis Morissette. And then, of course, you got my Mickey Guyton. And, of course, my favorite country artist, Brad Paisley. We all know how much I love him. And Chains. So check this out. This is hilarious. Check this out. And take note. This is my kind of dinner table. Check this out.
So something really funny happened today upstairs with the same.
Hey, y'all listen to the yacht room?
I listen to it on the app 24/7. No car required.
I listen to Spa Channel in one ear and Liquid Metal in the other.
Balances me out.
Yeah.
Hey, did y'all hear my interview on Y2 Country? I
Okay.
used a lot of big words.
Can we please not talk about Sirius XM for one meal? So, did everyone get my invite to game night?
Hey, do y'all ever listen to Yacht Rock?
We were just talking about that.
Alanis, it's on the app. You ought to know.
That's really funny, 2 Chainz. Thank you.
Now, if you guys hang on, I'm trying to get my tab back up on here. Are we on live now? Ew, where did we go? Where did I go? Where did I go? There we go. Oh my gosh, that is funny stuff. Oh my gosh. I just saw this as I was just getting ready for for his podcast, and I thought, oh, I'll share this. And so when I first saw it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in stitches. And the reason I'm in stitches is because one, it's a dinner table filled with, well, these music people are having a different conversation with these music people about music. And of course, within the group, there's always that hits defend the drama one, and it's Alanis Morissette. I'm like, come on. How cool is that? That was funny. You ought to know. I just love that pun. I just like when James goes, you ought to know. You ought to know. And I'm like, oh my gosh. You ought to know. Man, Alanis Morissette. Man. Ooh, that takes me back, guys. Way, way back. But I do like the dinner conversation. I can totally see myself at that dinner table just having this conversation. And of course, in all cases too, I'm pretty sure I'll be sitting next to Alice begging him not to stab me until after dessert. Because when I eat, I do not like people pestering me when I eat. Especially my dessert. Someone tries to stab me while I'm eating dessert. It's going to be very, very bad for that person. Yeah. Very, very bad. But I thought that was just hilarious. Plus, shout out to my favorite country artist, Brad Paisley. How about that? He actually knows what liquid metal is. Dude. Of course, Alice knows it too, and that's even better. But Brad Paisley, come on. And normally, this doesn't surprise me. And again, here we go with the rambling nonsense. Buckle up. And this doesn't surprise me because when I saw Brad Paisley at our Stampede, on June 24th, I'll say this. He hit it out of the park. And I'll say this again. He hit it out of the park. And the reason he hit it out of the park is because it was less talk, more music. Now, the other thing I like about Brad Paisley is the fact that he was so, of course he stuck to country, but man, he stuck to some rock. He did like a tribute to Eddie Van Halen with the Van Halen logo. Was it the red with the white and white and black lines? And he just killed it on the guitar. I'm like, holy cow. Talk about a guitar genius. And then he performed Purple Rain by Prince. And I actually knew it was going to be Purple Rain because the lights just turned purple. And I'm just singing the top of my lungs. No purple rain, purple rain. And he also did his version of Boys of Summer, which I thought was really good. I can see you. Da, da, da. Got your hands in. That song never gets old. Even when Alice Cooper plays that song, no matter what I'm doing, I'm singing along to it because it's a great song. Classics never die, and it's true. And what I also like about that commercial as well is the fact that there are just all musicians who know things, see things, who experience things, know a lot about music genres. Oh boy, they're back. Whatever, ducks barking there, and this includes my brother. That's okay. Yeah, it's just amazing. I will have to give Alice Cooper a shout out. That eye roll was spot on. Alanis Morissette throwing the hissy fit eye roll. It's, of course, in this family, I even have a sibling that has that. And trust me, I do a lot of those, so I know how that goes. And of course, when I see that eye roll in that commercial, I'm like, me too. I feel your pain, 100%. I feel your pain, but it's just overall that is a great commercial. I love it very much. I like it very much. It had me laughing pretty good. So now another thing I'm going to show you guys. It's actually monkeys related. Monkey's pox time. Monkey's pox. Yeah, monkey's pox. Now I'm going to pull this up because I thought this was seriously cool. Yeah, I don't care. I should care, but I don't. Here we go. Mickey Dolenz. He actually shares some new records that are already out, but he came out with two. Hang on. Well, came out like last year, I believe, but they're colored vinyl and they're gorgeous. I mean, check this out, y'all. Check this out. No, seriously, I'm gonna and of course, just a heads up, this musician right here, David Alexander, he was a huge part of the Monkees' legacy. He actually, in fact, this is a fact. He died. Passed away, I believe, yesterday. And as a matter of fact, he was actually part of the band at the Monkees concert I went to back in 2001. And he was an extremely talented musician, just great on the keyboards. I mean, he was just, and he had a great voice too. I mean, his voice was just well done, and yeah. Oh, okay. Give me this. Okay. So anyway, so that's kind of a little this is a little devastating for me. So here we go. This is what Mickey put. A sad, sad day. This was yesterday. Rest in peace, my beautiful friend, bandmate Dave Alexander. We shared so many years of music and laughter together for 25 years in the various Monkey/Mickey configurations. You were the consummate musician and vocalist. We will miss you terribly, Lofi. Wherever you are, you will rock him. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. But again, too, he was just a really good musician in the band as well. And there's just no reasons why I was blessed to see Mickey, Davey, and Peter live. And yeah, when I went to the Monkees concert back in 2001, that band was just, just. So, but hope he has found the happiness. Now, we're going to go up here. Check this out. This is what Mickey's doing. 7A Records just posted this almost 24 hours ago. So, as you know, Mickey Dolenz, has been doing his own music, obviously. So, you have this one right here. Mickey Dolenz Sings Nesmith, new album on turquoise vinyl on CD. And this record is amazing. Okay, I've listened to it a good couple times on Spotify, and it really hits me how talented of a songwriter the late Mike Nesmith was. It's just great. But look at that vinyl. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous vinyl. Beautiful vinyl. And then you go to this one. Oh, look at that blue one right here. This is the EP. Mickey Dolenz Sings Nesmith, the EP. Now, honestly, both of these are just so good. Great records. I love them to pieces. And, Mickey's doing a great job of really making sure people are well aware of how talented Mike Nesmith was as an artist. Mike Nesmith even wrote some of the Monkey songs as well. But anyway, I'm just working out with these colors. They're nice colors. So, but I like that. I don't know. I would like to. It's actually both of these are my vinyl pickup list, along with the Hollywood Vampires second album, which I know the Hollywood Vampires are going to be are actually making a third one, in the process of getting a third one. Well, recording a third one. At least that's what I've heard. So, oh my goodness, that laptop's being not nice. Where are we here? Boop. But that was just beautiful vinyl. And Mickey Dolenz again, I could go on forever. I was going to bring my scrapbook up from the 2001 concert, but considering the fact that I had to bring my laptop up here, I'm like, maybe Friday, okay? Oh, and speaking of, not my dog. And speaking of Friday, speaking of tomorrow, that Christian band group I was telling you about, the Union of Saints and Sinners Saints. So, something like that. Well, they're releasing their new record tomorrow, and I have every plan to do a live review. I need to look something up. Nice with Alice Cooper posted stuff. I'm gonna show you. This was a hilarious video, and you know what's really funny? I can see myself dancing to this, but I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, it's amazing, and this Christian band is just huge in my book. You know, I grew up listening to the band, especially John Schlitt, the former lead singer of called Head East. Oh darn it! Give me a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna share this because it's just funny. But anyway, back to the Christian band too. They're just great. And again, John Schlitt, the former lead singer of Head East, and they'll be releasing. Oh, shoot, I'll pull it for you on my Facebook right now. How about now? I want mine now. I have that song stuck in my head. No shame. The Union of Sinners and Saints. So I'll share with you guys. Just give me a second, please. Here we go. Hang on. This is another live album. Share screen, blah blah blah, yeah, blah blah blah. Yes, that's the one we want. Oh yeah, you see that? We're cool. Are we cool? Yeah, we're cool. Cool. Okay, cool. So here it is. So basically, the album comes out tomorrow on all platforms. Or is it already out now? It's out the 29th. Yeah. No, this is the record we're going to do. That I am going to be live reviewing for you guys on Friday. So probably tomorrow I'm going to be listening to this a good couple times just to get a feel of it. Which I know for a fact that it's going to be awesome. I mean, these guys know how to rock. These guys know how to sing. These guys know how to perform. And it's just, I really admire these guys. And this guy right here, again, is the former lead singer of Head East. And he's been around the Christian music industry for a good while. A very good while. And I grew up listening to him. So, oh, geez, he's definitely one of those, just like Toby Mac. He's Don't mind me. Sorry. I'm wearing big shoes. That's why you can hear me go. But anyway, yeah, so I'm looking forward to this record. Their first record is just phenomenal. I mean, absolutely phenomenal. Check it out, the Union of Sinners and Saints' first record. Just phenomenal record. And I listened to their first record a lot when I was back at the University of North Colorado studying journalism. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's where I'm at. So I'm going to deliver you guys a live review and do some more rambling and nonsense for you guys. And these guys, both these guys really, excuse me, I'm going to give you guys the band line up here. But these guys really have touched a lot of lives with their music. So it's just great. So for the album, One More Shot by the Union of Sinners Saints is releasing nationwide August 29th. So that's tomorrow, my friends. So we got drums, we got John Knox, bass, Anthony Saley, guitars Jonathan Crone, guitars vocal Jason Flower, which, by the way, he's really good at what he does. Jason Flower, I believe that's him right there. He's very talented at what he does. He's a very talented, gifted musician. Very good. You should look at some of his work. It's really impressive, really. And then you got guitar Jason Fowler, and John Schlitt and Bill Smiley. And again, too, if anybody really wants to know, the Union of Sinners and Saints is basically a combination of not that. Not my dogs. Pardon those guys. But usually the Union of Sinners and Saints is, again, it's a combination of Petra and Whiteheart. You know, it's just kind of like, it's like two iconic in my opinion, two iconic Christian bands, emerging together to to create just music that has touched that actually has rocked a lot of people's lives, and it has rocked mine, especially the first record. I highly recommend the first record. Get back to me what you think about that. And yeah, I'll let you guys know what I think about it. I'm just so pumped, It just gives me something to look forward to, and I kind of like doing these reviews and writing. I mean, oh no, it's like probably right after this I have to go back writing anyway, but because I'm reviewing a death metal band, which is pretty good by the way. And but this is a record that I'm actually going to be excited to talk to you guys about. And I'm going to be sharing a link with the episode with them. I know Toby Mac got the episode out there, so I sent a Facebook message to him. I'm going to stop sharing this part right now. Boom. And I know Toby Mac got the link. I haven't heard back, and that's okay. I don't expect to be hearing back. That's fine as long as he knows that there's the music dork, mutant, minion who just enjoys music. Then, I'm okay with it. Now, I'm going to go to this dance video that Ness with Dallas Cooper, my best friend. Oh, by the way, Royce, again, you're sharing that title. I'm sorry. I could kick you out of the title, but I'm not going to do that because we're family. So, all right. So, I'm going to go with this. Yeah, shout out to Ness with Dallas Cooper. I love you. I'll be so ready for your nonsense tonight. And by the way, it's knowledgeable nonsense. Rambling nonsense. Remember that. It's knowledgeable. And yes, there's such thing. Okay, here we go. It's just funny. This is just fun. This actually kind of made my morning, actually. I mean, really, it did. Check this out. This is hilarious. I gotta kick out of this. Here. YouTube, don't punch me. Here we go. Do you really want to taste it? Yeah, I have to give props to John Cena. Cena's like, and there's a purpose to this video. I like the eagle on that. Okay. Well, all I really have to say about that, I think it's pretty cool. And the reason for that was brought up by House Cooper, was because Wigwam. Everybody ever heard of the band Wigwam? I like Wigwam. I'm actually very familiar with their music. They've done some really good work, to be honest. And what I didn't know was the fact that what did you say? And he said that we need to check out the movie Peacemaker. I will say this: I am very slow on catching up with my movies. There are 5 movies in September that my sister and I want to catch. But anyway, so the Norwegian metal band Wigwam had broken up and was days away from being dropped by their agent when Do You Want to Taste It was taped for Pacemaker's opening, creating a viral video sensation. Never give up, never surrender. Hoorah! And shout out Ness with Alice Cooper for adding John Cena's what do you call that? Catchphrase. I'll probably say catchphrase. You know what I mean? It's catchphrase, but shout out for him saying that too. I mean, never give up and never surrender. I mean, seriously, John Cena is known for saying that, and he's so vocal for saying that. It's like, I love it. I mean, I honestly, I'm gonna tell you straight up too. I didn't mention this on the Facebook page, but I've been a John Cena fan since when he first made his appearance on WWE is Dr. Thugonomics. I have like a Dr. Thugonomics shirt. I have a couple of John Cena shirts as well. And what I like about John's that if you go on YouTube, there are a lot of quotes by him. I'm like, just, again, it's just he's really good at what he does. But I tell you what, his dance moves are impressive. And I know what's really funny too is that I can actually see myself dancing like that. All right, well, no, I have 35 minutes. I guess I could get something a little bit more to ramble on, but come up with something. I just see people. I just get pumped now these days where I see something that catches my attention. And shout out to Alice here for giving some ideas for the content. Man, you're good. You're darn good, my best friend. You're good. Darn good. Oh boy. Well, I don't know about you, but what's kind of weird? I was back to that XM commercial. I was just thinking about this, and it's getting hot, so I might be calling them soon because I'm like, it's not humidity, it's just dry heat. But I'm like, that's my dog with a lot further. What was I gonna say? It's like I didn't really recognize Alanis Morissette on that commercial. I didn't. I'm so used to seeing her like back in the '90s. I think that's how I always viewed her. But just seeing her like that, I'm like, that's Alanis Morissette. And I tell you what, I listened to, and as a matter of fact, I listened to a lot of Alanis Morissette back in the '90s. A lot of old man. That was nostalgic, and here I am reminiscing about it. She's a great artist. I like her. I've always liked her, and she was also very honest. I know there was a couple of songs. She was kind of like oh shoot, you guys could probably bash me for this, but she's kind of like the Taylor Swift of the music genre she was in. If that makes any sense, because it's like Taylor Swift writes about songs about her ex-boyfriends, and then I have a point, I promise. And oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, I know. It's not scripted. I don't go by scripts, people. This is and yeah, and so basically, I think it's the You Wanna Know and Hand in My Pocket. She dated that guy who played Joey on Full House, and he must have done something because whatever he did, she wrote those two songs about him. So, and I thought that was pretty cool, in my opinion. I got a hand in my pocket. Ooh, big truck coming through. Yeah, we're cool. But yeah, but that was pretty cool how she wrote about those two songs from like her experiences from dating that the guy that played Uncle Joey on Full House. I thought that was pretty interesting. He's like he must have done something to her. I've read into it. I'm not going to give you all the gore details, but I tell you what, my goodness. But he actually, as a matter of fact, he has actually acknowledged that he was a bad person to her. So I mean, that's owning up, people. That's like owning up to your mistakes. And I like that. I like that a lot. I admire people like that. I really do. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out. So, concert wise, I believe my friend Mary's gonna be seeing Mickey Dolenz in Illinois, and then I don't know. I'm still kind of annoyed that I can't go to Phoenix to see Mickey Dolenz. I'm bouncing around, people. Just don't judge me. Don't judge me. Hold on a second. I need to mute again. Sorry about that. I don't know. It's Monday. Of course, everything's everywhere. But yeah, really, everything I'm talking about right now, I'm thinking of the Mickey Jones concert in Phoenix, Arizona, because that's where I would like to be. But I got a no, as a no to seeing Alice Cooper and the Misfits in Texas. So I don't know. I'm still kind of hoping. I believe I'm gonna show you guys. I think this is hilarious. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is hilarious. Just give me a second. Union College Civic Center in Greeley. This is hilarious. I'm sorry. I mean, if Mickey Jones were to show up back here in Greeley, it would be this place. Just give me a second. I need to show you guys something here because I'm like in stitches, a little bit stitches, pretty much amused because I didn't really think this person would even consider being here. Check this out. Yeah, I'm gonna show it to you guys. That I'm not gonna go, but I think this is probably the coolest thing I've seen because I know Weird Al Yankovic has been in the news lately because there's like a movie coming out about him, and the guy that plays Harry Potter portrays him, which I think is kind of cool. But you gotta check it. Y'all need to check this out. This is kind of mind blowing. This gives me hope. Check it out. Weird Al Yankovic will be at our Union Colony Civic Center on what? Sometime in September. So, and I think that's kind of cool, considering the fact I believe the last. Oh, geez, when was the last comedian that actually showed up here? It was Dana Carvey. Yeah, the guy that played Garth from Wayne's World. He showed up here in 2013, I believe, and I got to see him. That was great. I saw the program and stuff. But check this out. This is something I'm actually considering right here. David Brighton's Space Oddity, the quintessential David Bowie experience, a musical journey through the constantly metamorphosing career of rock and roll's most celebrated innovator. Experience Bowie's miraculous transformation from space-age rock idol to polished mainstream media star as Brighton and the Space Odyssey Band transport audiences through some of the most exciting moments in the history of rock and roll. I'm actually considering going to this one. We're Al Yankovic. Maybe, but this one I can see myself. I have no idea who. This is a folk band. I do not know. The Wall and Gents. I need to look those two. Definitely not seeing that. Beauty and the Beast. No. There we go. Now we're talking. Sugar Skull. That's cool. I can see myself going to that too. But it's like basically this is like a little theater downtown Greeley, and I've gone there a couple times. Actually, you go. October 9th, Weird Al's going to be there. Then 17th, Space Odyssey. How much are tickets? Let's see how much tickets are. So that's what it's like. So, how much are $20, $35? That's not bad. I mean, the cheapest would be up there. I'm sorry, but if Mickey Dolenz is going to be showing up here, adult single ticket is only $20. Dude. That'd be cool. I got to experience Bowie anyway. That's cool. I might think about. We'll see. I'm thinking about. But if Mickey Dolenz can actually come to this venue, I think this would probably be the best spot for him too. I really do. He's not gonna be outside. He could very well do the park stage next year at our Stampede. That would be kind of cool. But that's okay. I'll wait a long time to see my best friend Alice Cooper live, so I can surely wait for Mickey Dolenz to come back here. So surely I can wait. And I will. This Monkey's girl, this rock girl. Can wait. But seriously, I want to see Weird Al Yankovic, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. But he's doing meet and greets, but we'll see. I don't know. That David Bowie one sounds a lot of fun, though. Personally, I'm done sharing. But that's what I'm looking at. It's like, even though I live in a town where it's like mainly where country music takes over, which is fine. I'm not necessarily playing. I like country music. I love country music. We all know I love Brad Paisley. I can go on forever about that guy and his appreciation. And Brad Paisley's appreciation towards other music is just amazing. And the fact that he's Liquid Metalist, like, oh dude, he even listens to it. I'm like, dude, nice. So he's like a metalhead in disguise. Nice. I like it very much. People look at me going, "You listen to metal?" Like, yeah. Yes, I listen to metal frequently, very frequently. And yes, there are some really good bands out there. You just need to know where to find them. But yeah, quite honestly, this town needs some rock and roll. The closest rock and roll that I ever had is called at the Moxie, and this Moxie is the Moxie's in downtown Greeley. It's a small venue. It's shoot, how do I put this? A lot of tribute bands go there, which it's fine. It's close to rock up right ever again in this town. It's like I've seen Colorado's all-female Led Zeppelin band. I've seen Colorado's only Rush tribute band. I've seen Colorado's only Motorhead tribute band, and that was amazing. And I saw Colorado's only Kiss band, Kiss M, very good, and they actually stay tuned with some of these Kiss in general. And then checking, and there's Colorado's only Elvis impersonator, and he's cool. I gotta show you a picture. I actually got a picture with him. This is like back in the arts picnic. And he's actually the real coolest dude you'll ever meet. He really is. I actually got to interview him. If you actually, in fact, go to my if you go to my YouTube page, you will see that you will find an interview I did with him for a project for when I was in school, and he was so kind enough to do that. And he's actually a radio host on pirate radio. I'm gonna show you guys the picture. This is cool. If I can find it. Can't find it? Bummer. Now I'm gonna share screen. I'll show you guys. Oh, no, we're not sharing. No, I'm not sharing. Stop sharing. I'll have to show you guys. Hang on. Technology, I tell you. It's technology. It's stupid. STOOPID. Stupid. Hey, stupid. No, Royce, I'm not talking to you. Hang on. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's okay. Okay. Well, I'd like to show you guys, but man, it's a cool picture too. I'm gonna have to go on Streamlabs to show it to you guys. That's what I gotta do, because with Streamlabs I can add the background without any issues. Let's try this. Let's see if this works. Does that work? No. Okay. Well, remind me at some point go on Streamlabs. I'm sorry, guys. I want to show you it, but he's actually a really cool guy. His name is George Gray, and he's very nice. He has George Gray and the Elvis. I believe his name is George Gray, the Elvis Experience Band. And they actually, in fact, he's actually supposed to be at the Union College Civic Center. I believe it's usually November, like right after Thanksgiving. And that's actually a show that I am really excited for. And he does such a great job. And he's a huge fan of Elvis's gospel music. And there's no doubt that Elvis was great with gospel. Holy cow. And when I hear George perform, it's just phenomenal. So if you go to my YouTube page and click on videos or whatever, you'll see an interview I did with him. Because you'll see him. He has the Elvis hair and everything. But he's the nicest guy. He's very nice. He will pray for people. So if you go up and say, hey, please pray for me about this and this, he'll do it for you. That's fine. And then his wife's actually one of the dancers in his shows as well. And she's very nice too. Very nice. He has daughters, she has daughters, and then they have a son together. So but check him out, George Gray and the Elvis Experience Band. It's great stuff. I just want to like about tribute bands in general. Honestly, it really does show how much people really appreciate these artists. I mean, and that's what I like about personally is how people go out, how people actually form a tribute band to show this little town that how much a Kiss or Rush or Led Zeppelin or Motorhead or Elvis have impacted their lives. And it's a beautiful thing, really. I like it, and it's closest to rock I'll ever get in this town, and I like it. And I tell you what, every single tribute band that I've been to at the Moxie here in downtown Greeley, loads of people show up, loads, including myself, because we just want to hear rock. And shout out to Alice Cooper, because get ready, because there's going to be an army of fans, army of Northern Colorado peeps. showing up, getting ready to rock and roll. I mean, after all, that's what it's about, right? All I know is only rock and roll, but I like it. Yes, I do. All right. Well, yeah, but I know like tribute bands get criticized, but I don't see a reason for it. They're just giving you the feeling of, feeling hearing that band live. I mean, shoot, it was a Dan Just the Facts. He goes on works to show as a co-host. He actually went to an Elton John tribute concert, and that was really good. I was listening to portions of it too last weekend. It was great. Even hearing Tiny Dancer, it sounds just like Elton John singing, and I'm just Tiny Dancer, da, the highway. Yeah, I could add that song to my playlist. I should. No, I really should. All right, peeps. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm actually album reviewing right now. What am I reviewing? I'm reviewing. Sorry, that's actually we have some people working on the sprinklers because it's almost September. It's about time for sprinklers to be cut off. But anyway, I'm reviewing a death metal band called Norma Jean and their album Death Rattle. So far, it's pretty good. So check it out. But anyway, I'll see you guys back on Friday. I got some things to do there, and then oh hey, college football starts this weekend. Considering the fact the Colorado Rockies aren't doing squat in baseball, and they got my hometown San Diego Padres competing for a wild card. Now it's time for college football. So here are my teams. Michigan State Spartans, because I have a lot of family and friends who live in the Lansing area, and I have a lot of childhood friends who went to Michigan State University, and then go San Diego State University, because San Diego's my hometown. Then go Navy midshipman, because I'm from a Navy family. I love my dad, my grandfather were part of the Navy, and then of course you got the University of Northern Colorado Bears, and they're like the Rockies in football. They're all hype but no talk, but I still support the Bears, Skull Bears. And then of course this also boils down to NFL football. And so I actually have a working on a sports podcast, and what I'm going to be doing is going live on the sports podcast on Viva StreamYard on this. It's called Caitlin's Sports Corner. I'll put it in the shoulder word. Caitlin's. What type of going on right now? Caitlin's Sports Corner. And so there's nothing really on there right now, but there will be this weekend because I am going to be fantasy football drafting like crazy this weekend. So I'll be live for that for a couple hours on this upcoming weekend, which is Labor Day weekend. So believe it or not, that's crazy. And technically that means I have 1 month till Alice Cooper. And quite frankly, I am so ready. I'm ready for my freedom. I want my freedom. Boom. There you go. Caitlin Sports Corner. So that's what it's called. It's my second channel. Actually, I should be live on this weekend, or even a little bit later on this week, to do fantasy football drafting. I'm going to be participating in 9 drafts. In fact, I'm already in a fantasy football email draft. Somebody beat me to Patrick Mahomes. That is so not cool. That was my plan, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll show you my team sometime, but I'll be on that on my second channel, which is right here. And that's my second sports channel, and I'm going to be doing fantasy football drafting. So hang out with me, talk. If you have any suggestions of who I should draft, please tell me and why. I want to win. I will win. I'm going to win. All right, well, I got to go. So I believe the next big thing I have, other than Ryan, is my favorite DJ for 5 hours tonight will be on. He's my other best friend. And I honestly can't wait. I'll be typing, doing my PT workouts while listening to him. So, woo! Bring it on. And who knows, maybe after I finish riding on my extra support night. Possibly. We'll see. All right, in the meantime, I'll see you guys Friday with a live review of the new Sinners and Saints album. And then and more rambling nonsense. So thanks for putting up with me. And seriously, enjoy what's left of these nice weather days, because pretty much the cons of living here in really Colorado in the winter are pretty harsh. Because I actually just found out it's supposed to be -2 this winter. -2 makes me just want to, well, hide inside all day, which I normally do, but -2, there you go. No, thank you. No bueno. No bueno. As in no bueno. Cockroaches and leeches. No bueno. If you tune in to Nice Without Scooper, you know what I'm talking about. All right. You guys take care. Stay safe. I'll see you guys Friday.